I drink because it fills me with confidence. Who am I? I'm the HOPTIMIST, and I am an optimist. And I'm thirsty. Phew. Well, yes, I am the HOPTIMIST. Man, that was a lot of fun. I haven't done that guy. I haven't done that character in a few years. Ever since my buddies and I filmed my sketch comedy pilot, SKITSO MERICA, which can be seen on YouTube.
Majestic brew contains the hops, which creates the opts within the depths of my lonely organ, my liver.
Yeah, created that character from I think it was originally on Vine. My buddy Kaz, Mike, and I, we all filmed a film noir kind of thing, and eventually turned into the HOPTIMIST. So today I am doing a sour. I haven't done a sour yet. I think it was Christmas Day, something like that. My buddy Dave, who was in town here with me, we went to Kennesaw Mountain. Just went for a hike, and on the way down, I ran into one of my old, I ran into a buddy, old coworker of mine, who is now the sales rep for Line Creek Brewing. But yeah, I ran into him, we got to catch up and all that, and he's like, hey, are you drinking beer now? I'm like, yeah, I am. And he's like, all right, hey. So he gave me a bunch of beer, you know, the dark lager. Brendan, if you're watching, the dark lager. Why am I, like my Irish is coming out. Like, the dark lager was fantastic. It was so good. It was so good, I couldn't have more. I couldn't have enough of it. Colin Farrell, thank you for the lesson on the Irish accent. So this one is the Cottage Crumble. The Cottage Crumble, which is a plum cobbler sour with acai and lemon. Acai, what do you guys say? Acai? I used to be a independent distributor for this company. The one with the acai berries. Oh, Mona V. That was the company. This sounds like it's going to be good. I'm not a big fan of sours. I do like some, and you know, it's the mild ones. But I figured this would be a great shot to, you know, advertise for Line Creek. I'm doing this for these guys, and let's see what it's gonna be like. Well, first I gotta take this jacket off. It's getting warm in here. All right. Well, this thing started foaming a little bit. The can already has some head. There we go. Whoa, that is foamy. Wow, I don't know if you can tell, but this is very carbonated. It's just I'm not a fan of sours. It smells funky. Oh yeah, and there's like, I don't know if this had to be the bottom of the barrel. There's a lot of either yeast or it's the lemon preserves. That is very foamy. Might have to get another glass. Darn. All right, well, I haven't used this Monday night glass yet. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, this is just a foamy can. All right, let's do it slow. Wow. It is super carbonated. Super carbonated. That is a lot of flavor. There's a lot of flavor in that. I definitely pick up on the plum. Oh yeah. There's just head everywhere. Okay, sounds terrible, but no, that's what foam is on the top of beer. It's called head. It's like having good head. I think my mom is watching this. So that is a lot. That is not what you want. That usually want about, like, you know, something like that, about that much of foam. I have two to choose from. I guess we're gonna have two finalists. This is why filming things raw, on the cuff, kind of guerrilla style. I need your prayers. I need your prayers for this. Whoa. Okay, it is very cobblery. Like, okay, how about I stop talking and I'm gonna just take a sip from either of these. First sip's the one that counts when you're thirsty. Whoa, that is tart. Whoa. Oh my gosh, you can just like see the sugar on here too. Here's the thing. It's actually not bad. And look, I'm not saying sours are bad. A lot of people, there's a huge market for sour beers, obviously, since so many breweries are making them. But this really does, it does really have like that bready taste, like the Cobbler, from the Cobbler. Whoa. Like the smell of it, I feel like I have, like minus the bread, you know, from a Cobbler pie. Is that what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of rhubarb. Like I'm picturing a rhubarb that I had, a rhubarb pie when I was like working as a server for a catering company in New York at the Javits Center for the Robin Hood Foundation. That night, oh man, there was like, I think it was a rhubarb, strawberry rhubarb cobbler pie thing. And it was so good. Man, I put vanilla bean ice cream on top of that. See, this is a thirsty actor beer review, but man, I wasn't even like a professional actor then in New York. I was still just working on music, and I was a starving artist then. I'm so grateful I'm grateful for that food. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Marcus Olivier, for providing me with that job. I don't know if you're watching, but thank you. I had some great memories. Side note, the first gig that I worked in New York, catering gig, was for the 2010 costume gala. And as a musician, but mainly being an aspiring actor, guys, I can't tell you how many celebrities I saw. I saw Hugh Jackman. He came up to me and the girl I was working with and asked if we had like the little weenies, like the pig in the blankets, and we're like, oh, sorry, no. He's like, okay, no problem. He's like, I love those things. Fast forward, what is that? 7 years later, feels longer. 7 years later, I'm working on set with him on the Front Runner. You know, you've seen me like wear like that sweater before. I actually got to talk to him, this and that, and I told him about that moment that I ran in, where I met him in New York at the gala, and he's kind of just like, all right, mate, all right. Like, he, you know, look, how many people do you see? I don't blame him. Anyway, that's a nice little nugget. This video is 9 minutes long, and I still haven't reviewed this. Okay. Okay, now the second sip. It's not as tart. I think my taste buds have gotten used to it. It's pretty fruity. Like not sweet. Like it's not super sweet. I feel like I'm having a bowl of some sort of fruits, just like maybe even jelly. I don't know. This is pretty good. I think I could have a pint of this, maybe more. I don't know. I think a pint is just like perfect. Oh boy. Yeah, definitely carbonated. Yeah, it's tarty. It definitely is tarty. It's really not bad. All right, now I'm mixing it. Okay. See, there we go. Normal head. I wish that could have been the first pour. Yeah, I don't know if you can pick up on it. I'm going to move my hand here. I don't know if you could see like stuff moving around in it. That could be yeast, and if it's yeast, it either could be, maybe it's an older can, maybe the can's been sitting for a while, and like the yeast just kind of like went down in the can and just kind of settled, and once it got open, it just, you know, everything's just floating all over the place. Or it could just be the preserves, you know, that happens with Monday Night Blood Orange IPA, the Blind Pirate or something like that, made with blood orange. Oh my gosh, that one's so good. But almost every single time, you're always going to get some sort of blood orange in the glass, which I think is great. I didn't even mention the ABV on this. Oh my gosh. This is an 8% sour. Brendan, what are you doing to me? Line Creek, what are you doing to Brendan that then he did to me? I'm not going to press charges. But that's cool. An 8% sour. Oh boy, I might have to film a film review. Jeez, see, the 8%'s already working on me. I might have to film a food review after this, just so I can soak up some of this. Definitely a decent amount of sugar in that. That you can, pretty sure that's sugar. Yeah, well, it's something. All right, well, still kind of getting used to it. Trust me, it's good. It's the reaction of the tardiness. I'm not a big fan of tart. But, you know, for being a sour, the Cottage Crumble from Line Creek Brewing, again, for not being a sour guy, boy. This is tough because I'm not a sour person, but I think a sour person would love this. They would love it. Okay, because I know that a person who loves sours would love this, but also putting in what I think of it, I'll give it a 7.2. I'll give it a 7.2 because it's good. It is really, really good. Like, I mean, it looks good, tastes good, it's tarty. You're getting exactly what you want if you want a sour. You don't go to a brewery and you're like, oh, a sour. I hate sours. I hate sour things. I'll get that. You wouldn't do that. A person who loves sours, or actually this usually when I would work at a brewery, this is a beer that you would suggest to somebody. Tends to be the ladies. I'm not saying all ladies, but some ladies who just don't prefer beer, which is fine. They're there with their boyfriend or one of their girlfriends or this and that. They're like, I'm good. I'm not, because they ask if we have wine. It's like, no, we don't have wine. We don't have seltzers. Okay, well, no, I'll have nothing. I'm like, no. I just try to make the customer happy. So I'm like, hey, have you ever had a sour? You might like this. So give them a sample, and they're usually like, oh, it's actually really not bad. It doesn't have much of a beer flavor, beer taste. So there you go. That's a little trick, a little secret for you all. So yeah, I'd give it a 7.1. I said 7.1, right? If not, I'll correct it. But yes, thank you, Brendan. Great running into you, and yeah, definitely check out SKITSO MERICA if you want to have some laughs. I made it with my friends, so until the next one, bye.